Hello viewers and welcome to Science TV Crunch News. You are with me, Ruth Wairimu, with my sign language interpreter doing the voicing, Tobias Omondi, focusing on the news in our country. And on to our first news item. The president was in the mountain, specifically in Murang'a County yesterday, as he called on counties to streamline the laws in order to ensure that doing business in the counties is successful. He was speaking during the Murang'a inaugural investment conference and continued to reveal the projected deliberations to harmonize licensing between both levels of government in order to enable investors to start and to run businesses. The forum brought together players from both the private and the public sector who insisted the need for using locally made raw materials in order to spark economic growth within our nation.
And therefore, it is important as we expand the market that we also prepare so that we are not exporting raw materials, that we are adding value to whatever it is that we are producing, and that is why the special economic zone here in Murang'a and elsewhere in the country are important ecosystems to enable us tap into the potential of the markets that we are creating.
If there is no other case, it is the power of value addition for the Murang'a farmers. That's the only way, Your Excellency, we can motivate them. I'm okay to pay the Kenya government a tax of 30,000 and I keep at 120. Your Excellency, if we look at it that way, I invite you to assign me as a person for this project, but from your office. So that I can make it happen.
Governments don't create job per se. It is very impossible for us to tell young people, come join county government of Murang'a to get jobs, because that then will mean our wage bill will expand and it will reach a point it will be unsustainable. Jobs are created by private sector.
Moving on, the Deputy President, Kithure Kindiki, yesterday led two economic empowerment programs which have totally raised 20 million Kenyan shillings, as the President and the Deputy President donated half the amount. The program has been receiving criticism, with people questioning how the money is raised and its accountability, with the DP promising to increase the contributions a bit higher. The team contributes almost 100 million shillings per week, a move that has raised more suspicion and disbelief among government critics. In every event, it is estimated that the President donates 3 million Kenyan shillings, with the Deputy President giving out 2 million, the Speaker of the National Assembly 1 million, Majority Leader 1 million, Members of Parliament 100,000 each, and Members of County Assemblies 20,000, which is exceedingly the salary they earn every month, outlined by the Salary and Remuneration Commission.
Support ya rais ni shilingi milioni 3.
So wacha mimi nilipe deni ya Kawaya, ndio Kawaya anisamee.
Pesa ile Sudi ameleta 2 million shilling.
Ati nitaifanya, nitaipeleka mbio mbio, nitaipeleka fasta, nitaipeleka noma, nitaipeleka fire.
Moving on, the Deputy CEO of Sifao Ken Akajo has issued a statement saying that Africa is flooded by fake medicine and it is a silent killer in Africa, with the group now pushing to establish strong networks and public education in order to combat the fake medicine. It is reported that fake medicines are flooding the African markets and putting millions at risk, with up to 30% of medicines in circulation currently having the possibility of being fake. The major causes, according to the research, is very big that the use of fake anti-malarial has caused more than 100,000 unnecessary deaths in Africa.
Our business, our value chain integration, our strategy, how we come to this counterfeit product. It's very important to understand that we have some, let's say, figures, we have some information to share with you about how 5C5 medicine is impacting the continent. So maybe some figures, very, very difficult to have accurate figures and accurate data on this type of things that we could easily understand. But maybe some of them, which are very important, I think that give us a very precise indication about the impact of this 5C5 product.
Moving on, business owners in the Nairobi Central Business District have counted heavy losses and healing from the aftermath of the protests that rocked the town yesterday. The protests began as a call for justice to the family of Albert Ojwang, who had died mysteriously in police custody, turned into business destruction and stealing of valuables from different shops in town. Phone shops, fashion boutiques, electronic shops, and other businesses were the prime targets for looters hiding behind the veil of those who were seeking justice. Police say that they have launched investigations in order to identify those responsible for the looting and those who vandalized the shops in CBD.
Kuna demonstrations, so the demonstrators wakafanya vile unaona wamevunja vioo, so right now tunafanya repairs kwa ile damage ambayo ilifanyika hapa.
I feel bad for Ojwang and his family, but I think we need to get different measures on how we can air out our opinions. It's hurting us. Mimi ni mkulima mdogo and I'm being hurt.
Everyone has a right, and we respect the right of each and every citizen to demonstrate. Let us all be able to coexist, and we also want to ask our stakeholders, especially the government and the local authorities, to be able to provide businesses with security.
Dustbin mpya ambazo tuliinstall within CBD. Many of them were destroyed and stolen, and they also destroyed the street lights. This is wastage of taxpayers' money. As you demonstrate, my request is that you be peaceful. Don't destroy anybody's property.
Moving on, the Kenya Airways is prepared to spend up to $400 million US, that is almost 55 billion Kenyan shillings, in order to expand and to improve its fleet over the next 5 to 6 years. The decision is aiming to increase efficiency and staying relevant and competitive in a rapidly evolving aviation market. Speaking during the Conference of Airlines Annual General Meeting in Nairobi, the CEO of the Kenya Airways, Mr. Alan Kilabuka, says that they are planning to increase their fleet from 34 planes to around 55 planes by the year 2029. He says that they are aiming to install Wi-Fi and all the necessary comforts during their flights, and also to generally improve the interior designs of their aircrafts.
We have a fleet plan that talks to increasing the fleet from currently what we have 34 to 53 in 5 years. In addition to that, to modernize the current fleet, particularly the interior, to put, to install Wi-Fi and all these nice things to make the interior look a little bit more modern. And then also to improve our IT infrastructure. Our initial assumptions, we estimate that the full fleet expansion and modernization program is going to cost us between $300 and $400 million. The industry is experiencing a big shortage in aircraft. Huge shortage in aircraft. I mean, the delays are not in months, not even in 1 year, in years. You have 2 or 3 years delay in production of new aircraft.
Finding a strategic investor for Kenya Airlines is not easy. First of all, you look at our balance sheet and you look at the package that's available. So we need the government to help us, to endorse us, to back us in finding a strategic investor.
Moving on to the final news item, a family in Mombasa is crying for justice after a member of their family died in unclear circumstances as the 23-year-old Faith Anando was found dead just after an injection in the Coast General Hospital at Utange branch. According to the family, on the 12th of May this year, Faith went to the hospital with a skin rash but later reacted badly to an injection, with her eyes turning red and her body swelling to a recognizable level. The county government has launched an investigation into the matter in order to establish the cause of death. And with that, we come to the end of our briefing. Thank you so much for staying tuned and for joining me here at Science TV. You've been with me, Ruth Wairimu, with my sign language interpreter doing the voicing, Tobias Omondi. Have a good day.